Welcome, I'm Ava Jane, this is Bookish Pixie. So a person on my Tumblr recently asked what my very first call with my agent was like. And it occurred to me that I hadn't really talked about the call yet, so here we go. So after querying and sending your manuscript out to agents who request it, the eventual goal is getting an email from an agent that says, hey, I'd like to set up a phone call with you. This call, if during the conversation the agent offers representation, is what's known amongst writer groups as the call. If you look online, you'll find that writers who talk about the call often will say that it's kind of a blur of nervous excitement and they can't remember the details all that well. And I can say that that was my experience too, but I do remember some key points. My agent and her assistant, who were both on the call, told me how much they love my book, which kind of goes without saying because if an agent is calling to offer representation, it's because they love your book. But it was really cool to be able to hear someone outside the family or outside of my friends circle or writer circle say that they really connected with the characters and got the book, and that was really cool. The second thing was her plan for my manuscript really resonated with me, both with her suggested edits and with her plan for submission. The third thing is I write in multiple genres and categories, so I was looking for an agent who A, not only represents multiple genres and categories, but B, is also okay with me writing in multiple genres and categories. And those were two checkboxes that my now agent fulfilled. So my call with my agent was exciting and nerve-wracking and exciting, but it all turned out really well because I signed with her and we sold Beyond the Red less than a year later, so it's been going pretty well. So that's my story, but I want to share with you guys a couple things to think about if you are preparing for the call with an agent. The first questions you want to ask yourself, and honestly these are questions you should have already asked yourself before reaching this point, is this agent editorial and do I want them to be? Not all agents do heavy edits with their clients before sending their manuscripts out on submission. It is not a requirement for agents to do editorial rounds with their clients before going on submission. So you want to be asking yourself whether or not you want to work with an agent who is editorial really before you start querying and definitely before the call. And that's something that you're going to want to discuss with the agent during the call, especially if it's important to you. Secondly, if you write in multiple genres and categories, you want to make sure that that agent represents them and is okay with you writing in multiple genres and categories. Different agents have different strategies for branding their clients, which sometimes involves the client only writing in one genre or category or only a couple genres and categories. Really, it depends agent to agent, client to client, so it's an important thing to discuss with the agent during the call. Third, while you're having the discussion, think about whether or not their career plan sounds right for you. Ideally, when you sign with an agent, you're signing for the duration of your career, so you want to think about whether or not the strategy that the agent has is one that would work well for you. Again, different agents have different strategies and are going to pitch different ideas to you, but you want to be thinking about whether or not their career plan sounds like something that you would be happy with. Similarly, you want to think about whether or not their plan for your book resonates with you. This includes their plans for revisions if they have any and how they plan to submit your novel. This I find is a gut feeling kind of thing. If while you're talking to the agent, their editorial plan and their plan for submission resonates with you, that's a really good sign. While you're having that conversation, you're also going to want to think about whether or not this sounds like a person you would work well with. Again, that's going to be a gut feeling thing and totally up to you. Finally, you should already know about their clients and their sales before you talk to them, but this would be a good time to clarify what their experience is for the genre that you are writing in. Overall, the call is probably one that's going to stick in your memory, even if you don't remember every detail. And yes, it is nerve-wracking, but it's also really exciting and validating and overall an amazing call to get. So that's all I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.